I am 29-year-old woman. My mother is 63, appeared in my life after turning her back on me and wants to meet her grandchildren. So, for a little bit of context, this goes back to when I was 22. As stupid as this whole thing was, my family did not approve of my boyfriend, 27 at the time. So my parents had some serious issues with another family in our town. It was a really stupid and very typical Texas rivalry. I've never gotten the full story, but it had something to do with oil in some capacity and some kind of debate over a plot of land. I really don't know. The story sounds dumb. One night I was at a party with my friend and I met this guy who turned out to be the son of the guy that my parents hated, which by order of association made him hated. I won't give the explicit details, but at this party, me and this guy ended up getting along really well, and we had cuddled. Over the course of the next few days, we spent a lot of time together, and eventually we were caught cuddling. My dad threatened him, but he kept his composure. He told me that I would never be able to see him again. I was 22, mince you, and despite my constant explanations that I liked him, I was considered a stain on the family. His family acted similar. He was always the least spoiled and most humble out of them. He had just gotten out of the army at the time, and his dad ended up telling him that he wouldn't get a cent from him if he kept seeing me. His mum was a little more gentle and attempted to talk to his dad, though nothing changed. I kept seeing him, just being quiet about it. One day my dad followed me and found us together. He ordered me in the car and explained that if I kept associating with that family, meaning him, I would be out of the house and he wouldn't spare any money for the rest of my schooling. I walked out of the house and never went back. We have since married and have 2 children together. We don't live in the same town anymore, and we have both become very successful in our respective fields. My mum, out of the blue, contacts me with a novel's-length apology, claiming that she made the biggest mistake of her life letting me leave. She also expressed remorse over not even knowing that I was married and that she had grandchildren. She asked if she could take a weekend trip to visit us and get to know her son-in-law and her 2 grandbabies. I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do about this. It's my mother, and I want my kids to meet her, but after all the trouble, I don't know if I'll ever trust her again. I want a perfect world where my kids have a relationship with their grandma, but the perfect world aspect has long since passed. How do you think I should do this? I'm honestly really confused.